because you are not one of the right people.
Yes. Mother just died. I'm so happy for her.
She's inherited.
Yes, she's in it. The parents lived at Hopewell, but they had rental properties, Petersburg, Hopewell, and some in Richmond. And their wife and husband were older, so my friend's husband became the executor and was doing all that. And yeah, so they was $63,000. So each girl got 21 million. No, change, and
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this is where you're eating. All right. Hi. Hi.
that's how I was a and we went to dress. She gave me way. I hired her for the wrong one. She did me the wrong dress. It was 5'10", and she told me 5'2". So you take your shoes off too. I think I've got on my Christmas socks.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Suzanne.
You're Suzanne.
Yes,
I'm Suzanne.
I'm the other Suzanne.
You're the.
That's why I call Exercise Suzanne Suki. That's her nickname.
Oh,
And when people say Suzanne, of course I'm doing this.
okay.
Yes, we can spell them alike. So.
Right. Suzanne, one Susan, because I knew two Peggy's at one point, the other Peggy.
The other, not you, the other Peggy. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get started. So scoot yourself back in your seat, sit up nice and tall, and roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And then set your gaze or close your eyes. Just take a moment to connect with your body and with your breath. Just take some slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. If that doesn't become comfortable at some point, you can always breathe through your mouth. Just try to slow down your breath, make it as conscious, mindful as possible. As you're doing this, just allow your face, your neck, your shoulders to soften. Your arms and your legs to get heavy. About 3 more deep breaths. You guys keep breathing. No, you can use your
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm so sure. Okay, that makes sense.
There's props in the back of the room. All right, go ahead and tuck your chin towards your throat. Let your head hang heavy. Your right ear to your right shoulder. Chin back towards your throat. Left ear to left shoulder. Gently begin to rock your head to the side. Take your right ear to your right shoulder once again. Make sure you're sitting up against the back of your chair. With your shoulder blocked. And just take a couple deep breaths here as you let your head relax towards your shoulder. And chin back toward your throat. Left ear to left shoulder. Just letting your head relax. Bring your head back to neutral. Keep your eyes closed. Close already. Just circle the arms up to the head. And then exhale your hands to your heart. Do that a couple more times. Deep breath into circle. And exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale. You're gonna reach your arms. You have your block side off to the side and scoot forward. You want to plant your feet up distance apart. Sit up nice and tall and circle the arms overhead. Take a twist over to the right and let your arms float down by your sides. Sit up nice and tall. You're going towards your back shoulder. Reach back to your center. Take a deep breath in. Come back to your center. Slide your hands towards your knees. As you inhale, you're going to draw your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades. As you exhale to the ground, tuck your chin and your tailbone. When you're ready, you'll inhale again. Open up your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale to the ground. You'll just keep flowing with your breath. We'll start to circle forward as we inhale and circle back. We'll switch directions. Come back to center, take some shoulder rolls, shoulders up and down. Lower your shoulder in the opposite direction. We're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders and some circles. Switch directions. So one elbow at a time, swing your arms. And then swing. Follow your fingertips along the edge of your seat and you're going to hold on and grip the chest. It's together. Lower to your head. Take some deep breath. And then circle those arms up and overhead with our eagle arms. Your right arm underneath the left, you can try to get those elbows nice and close so that you can give yourself a hug. Or point your fingers up or take hold of your palms. We're gonna rock. to the right and one to the left. And then we'll switch. Elbows go to the left. Right. You're gonna come back to your center. You're gonna inhale and sweep the arms up. And then exhale, come them in as you can and round forward. You can stay still or out. Swings. Or you can make some circles. Circle those arms back overhead. Deep breath. Left arm come under. So you have the option. Keep the elbows nice and close. You can tuck yourself. Keeping the elbows nice and close. You can point the hands up or you can hold them up. So you choose what works best for you. And then we're going to rock. Take the arms over to the right and to the left. And then arms go left. Come back for center, you're going to lift, deep breath in, and then hug them in. As you round forward, taking those movements that you did on the first side. Rocks, circles. And we'll release the arms, circle them up and overhead, and we'll release them down to your sides. We're going to pick up our right thigh, so you can put it under the thigh or on the shin. You can give it a good squeeze and try to sit up nice and tall. We'll circle through that right ankle. Circle the opposite direction. Point and flex. We're going to extend and bend the knee a few times. And then we'll extend it and hold it out so you have the option of just holding onto your leg or taking the arms up. Try not to sit towards the back of your chair though, come forward. So you're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to lower that heel to the floor, hands to your thighs. Deep breath in. When you're ready, you'll hold, keeping your back nice and flat, and then you can slide your right hand down the right leg. Deepen that stretch. Check back in with your breath. Make sure you're still taking those deep breaths. We're going to slide that right heel off to the right and walk your left toes off to the left and then bring your left arm down on your thigh. You're just going to gently twist to the right. We'll make some big circles through this right arm. Switch direction. And then we're going to reach that arm overhead, try to get your bicep by your ear. You can take your gaze down towards the floor. Just take some deep breaths into that right side. And then we'll release the arms. You're going to bring the knees back together. We're going to pick up this left knee. So under the thigh or on the shin, give it a good tight squeeze. Circle through that ankle. Switch direction. Point and flex. And you'll extend draw your chest forward, so you're sitting against your seat. And then we'll lower that heel down, use two breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, you lead with your heart to fold, sliding that left hand down if you like. We're going to sit tall. You'll slide your left heel to the left and walk your right toes to the right, and then your right forearm will come down as you circle through this left arm. And reverse that direction. And then we're going to reach overhead, and take your gaze down, and take a strong reach all the way to that right arm. And release. You're going to slide your knees over to the right. You're going to walk your left toes back. You're taking a lunge here on the chair. You're going to let that left hip hang off. So the knees can stay closer together, the thighs can stay closer together, or you're walking them back. And then just play around with either you're bringing the chest forward to lessen that stretch, or you can lean back slightly and increase that stretch. You're looking for a stretch on the front of that leg. So right hand is going to stay in your chair. You'll take your left arm up, take a deep breath in, and then you're going to hinge towards the back of your chair. And then we're going to lift up, take a deep breath in, we'll twist towards the back of the chair. So left hand goes to the outside of your right leg, or you can walk your hands up towards the back of your chair and hold on. Just don't use the chair to take you deeper in that twist. Kind of as a place. We're going to unwind, bring your knees back to your center, walk the other side. We'll take a straight like that. We're going to that hip is hanging off your chair. Play around forward or back, and see how that feels. Find that sensation of the stretch that feels good. Right arm reaches up. You're going to take a deep breath, and when you exhale, hinge towards the back of your chair. Your next inhale, you're going to sit tall, and then exhale, twist towards the back of your chair. Right hand is outside of that left leg. Or you can hold on to your chair. Slowly unwind, you're going to walk your knees back to the front. Take our feet into our knees. So if you have a block, you're going to hold on to your block. There are some in the back. You're going to place that block right between your feet. And then you're just a few seated sun salutations. You want to press your feet into the floor, keep your belly moving to support your back. Inhale and circle the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to big squat that down, and you're going to come onto the block. You're going to press into your block and lift up just halfway. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you'll fold. Let your head relax. Relax towards the floor. And then you're going to reverse your dive all the way up as you reach tall. And arms are going to come to your side. Do that again. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you grab. Hands onto the block. Press in, lift up halfway, take a deep breath in. Exhale as you fold. And then reverse all the way. This time we're going to cactus, open our arms, use your shoulder blades. Inhale as you reach tall. Exhale, we're going to dive forward. Halfway lift, just lengthen. And then exhale and release into that fold. We're going to stay here, so you can keep your hands under slide your block a little further forward and deepen that fold if that feels okay for your body. Just let your head rest toward the front of your head towards the floor. Let your head fall towards your arms. Nice flat back. Let your belly be soft. Take a few deep breaths. We'll slide the block back underneath us. You're going to place your right hand on your block and scoop your left arm out to the side or up towards the ceiling. Taking a twist. And then so you're going to look towards your left elbow. Stretch out that neck, straighten those neck muscles. You're going to switch out the arms. So left arm goes down, right arm reaches up. You can look towards your thumb. And then we'll release. You can walk your hands back up to your thighs. Slowly all the way up. Tuck your chin towards your throat. Take a couple gentle rocks at your head, upside down. Give some full circles would feel good for you this morning. Full circles. We're very nice and slow. And then remember to switch directions. If you look to the right. We're going to stand up. You're going to bring your block along with you. You're going to meet on the left side of the chair. Lock it here. And then you're going to place that block between your knees or your thighs. Whichever one's the more comfortable. This gives us some support in our legs. Also engages our core. If you need some support, you can always use the back of the chair or the side of the chair here. So you always have that option. We're going to sit into this chair pose. You're going to bring the weight into your heels. Make sure you lift the wall and your toes. And we're going to move with our breath. You're going to inhale and reach up nice and tall. Squeeze your block. And then exhale, you're going to sit and swing your arms up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. And exhale. We're going to stay here. So your weight all the way back into your heels. And then inhale, reach up nice and tall. Grab hold of your right wrist. Little hinge. And come to center and switch. Center. Arm. Like we're going to circle the arms up. And then you're going to sit in the chair pose and put your arms down by your sides for a little bit. So again, just making sure your weight is back in your heels. So you can wiggle all 10 of your toes in your shoes. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Twist right. Inhale through center. And then exhale through left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. We're going to stay here, or you can put your arms out into the T, or you can bring your arms out in front of you. That feels okay for your back. Be mindful, be honor your body, gentle. And we'll stand all the way up, block. Big reach, lean back slightly. And we're down. All right, we're going to come to the side of our chair. You always have the option of placing your block up on the chair. That just helps to bring it up to you if you need to. Otherwise, you can just bring your hands flat, or you can make fists. So all of those things are available to you if you need to make some accommodations for your wrists and your arms. And we're going to walk the feet back. So we're in a nice tabletop. And try to get the back nice and flat. Walk your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders, a little bend in your knees, and then we're going to shift the hips side to side. So bending into the right knee, bending into the left. Working through those hip joints. We're going to walk the feet a little bit more underneath us, so let your distance apart. You'll extend your right leg back behind you. You're going to tuck your toes under onto the floor. So push the ball of the foot onto the floor and then lift your heel. You want to get a nice stretch on the sole of your foot. And then we'll send the heel towards the floor. Doesn't need to touch. If you need to deepen this, you can always bend your left knee or send your hips forward towards your chair if you need to get it a little deeper. And then we're going to bring this right knee in towards our belly. Circle that knee out to the right a few times. And to the left. We'll place that foot back down. You can take a couple more pedals through your knees, shift your hips to the right and to the left. We're going to do that on the left side. So extend the left leg back, tuck your toes under, lift your heel. And we'll send the heel towards the floor. Bend your right knee, send your hips forward a little more if you need to keep it out stretch. Draw your left knee in towards your belly. Circle it to the left a few times. To the right. And then we'll settle that foot back down. Separate your feet again. Pedal out through the knees a little bit. We're going to move into tiger pose. You're going to extend that right leg back. So you can start with the toes down on the floor and just tense your left fingertips. And you can stay here, or you can choose to lift that right leg and extend the left arm. So you want to keep your gaze down, so your spine stays long, but it also helps with balance. So focus your eyes on one point, and then reach strongly forward through that left arm and reach back through that right heel. Good. Settle everything back down. Again, take some movement here. Shake out the hips and the knees. Take some deep breaths. Build up any tension in those legs. Shake it out a little bit. Extend the left toes back. Tense your right heel. All right, so you can stay here or begin to lift that left leg. Extend that right arm. Okay, reach in your opposite directions. Keep your belly pulled in. Steady gaze. And we'll settle everything down. Walk it out. Again, you're going to open up your stance nice and wide. So if you're looking at your feet, you want to get at least a couple floor tiles between your feet. And we're going to take those lunges in there. So bending into the right knee, bending into the left, just shifting your weight right and left. And then we're going to bend your right knee and shift your hips back. You're going to shift away, bring your weight into the right. And then do that on the left side. So bend the left knee and shift your weight back. Good. And release. And we'll walk the feet back together. Take a little step towards your chair. Keep the knees nice and soft for your hands to your thighs. Just round up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Once you reach the top, you can roll your shoulders up. All right, so we're going to come to the back of our chair. I'm just going to turn mine around. You guys stay, keep your chairs where they are. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. So you're going to keep your chair facing forward. Keep your chair facing forward. Yep. All right, so we're going to do a few standing salutations in the back of the chair here. So you just want to, we're going to be folding forward. So you just want to make sure that you have enough room between yourself and the chair that you can reach forward. You're not going to bump your head. So standing in our mountain pose, so feet about hip distance, little bend in the knees. You're going to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. You're standing nice and tall. Your belly's in. And then reconnect with your breath. So salutations, we connect with the breath and move with our breath. We're going to inhale and reach up. As you exhale, you're going to dive forward. Your hands can come to your thighs or to your shins. You want to soften your knees. Pressing into your legs, lift up halfway. Take a deep breath. Exhale as you fold. And then we'll reverse and come all the way up. You're going to reach tall. Arms come to your sides as you exhale. Just like we did when we were seated. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you dive forward. Take a deep breath as you lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. And reverse, come all the way up. And arms to your sides. We're going to add on now. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale as you dive. Halfway lift. You're going to bring your hands onto your back of your chair. And step your feet back. So you're going to nice and flat back. This is our down dog. So you can take some movement, separate your feet about hip distance, some movement, side to side, or knee and other. We'll take a little step forward, keeping those knees soft. We're going to come all the way up, reach tall, and then release your hands to your hips or to your lower back, and just lift your chest. And you can take a gentle back bend here, and just lean back slightly. And then we'll release our arms down. So that was a full salutation. We're going to add on. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, you'll dive forward. Halfway lift, deep breath in, hands onto your chair, step back into your down dog. Nice flat back, we're allowing your chest to come down forward, your shoulder over there. We're going to step our right foot all the way up towards our chair. And you're going to step out so that you can settle your back heel down before you walk. So bending into your front knee, and the back leg stays really straight. You're going to drive that heel into the floor. Lifting your chest. You can keep your hands on the chair for balance, or we're going to inhale and reach the arms up. Good. And then we're going to release our arms back behind us. You can either clasp opposite wrists, or you can interlace your fingers and straighten the elbows slightly. You're going to inhale and lift. As you exhale, just going to hinge forward, nice flat back. Just the upper body. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale as we hinge forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to stay here. Just float your arms out into a T. Or if it feels okay for your back, you can reach your arms out in front of you. And then place your hands back onto your chair. Gently step your right foot back. You're in your down dog again. Take some movement here if you like, or just breathe deeply. We'll step our left foot forward, come back into a warrior one. So you can step out with that right foot, settle your heel down, and then drive that heel into the floor so that leg stays nice and straight. And then you're bending your left knee, lifting the chest. And we'll inhale and take the arms up. And then we'll release our hands. You can either clasp your wrists or interlace your fingers, maybe straighten the elbows a little bit, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Deep breath in as you lift up through the upper body, and exhale as you hinge forward. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you hinge. One more, just like that. And then exhale. So nice flat back. You can float your arms out to your sides or out in front of you. Try to keep your biceps by your knees. And then hands back onto the chair. You step back into your down dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. Shimmy the legs a little bit if you need to. And then we'll take a little step forward. And you come all the way up to stand, reaching tall. Arms release to our side as we exhale. You're going to step around to the right side of your chair. Do a couple standing poses. So with us all on the right side of our chair. Your other right.
Yeah, sorry, Beth.
We're going to take a big wide stance. So we're going to be on the side of our chair. Right, so everyone needs to walk up to the side. We're going to take a big wide stance. If you look down at your feet, try to get a couple of floor tiles between your feet. Big wide stance. You're going to turn your left toes towards your chair. We'll keep the legs straight for this one. We'll move into triangle pose. So we're going to extend the arms. Your legs stay straight. You're going to hinge your right hip back and reach forward. Keeping the legs straight. And then you'll just lower that left knee down. You can place it on top of your block, or you can place it on the seat, or you can place it on the back of the chair, whichever feels the best for you. So as you're opening up to the front of the room, you'll float your right arm into the ceiling. And then we're going to reach this arm overhead, bicep by the ears, extended triangle, strong reach all the way through your fingertips. Take a little half bind. So you're gonna take that arm back behind you, turn your palm away from you, so the back of your hand comes to your hip with the small of your back, and the arm just gently lean against your hand. Perfect. Open up your chest. Draw your chin towards your right shoulder. All right, now for a little balance, you're going to release your right hand down by your right side, look towards your left hand. You're going to bend your left knee and drag your left foot in nice and close to you. So those toes can stay down on the floor, and you can just practice picking up and setting them back down. Or you can practice lifting and holding here. And if you want, you can float your right arm back up towards the ceiling, just balancing out. So strong right leg, kick through the heel. You can lower the hand and then lower your foot back to the floor, and you're going to step that foot out. We're going to bend the left knee and lift up for warrior two. So look down at your left leg, make sure your left knee, just make sure that it's not tracking inward. You want to make sure that you're pressing that knee toward your pinky toe that keeps your knee nice and safe. We're going to flip the left palm towards the ceiling and reach it up as you reach that right arm to your right leg. So make sure your right leg is nice and straight and you're bending and deepening into that left leg, left thigh. And we're moving to side angle now. So the back of the hand or your forearm is going to come down onto that left thigh, and you're going to reach your right arm up. And make sure that that left knee is bent. Make it like a little shelf for that arm. We're going to move with our breath now. So as you inhale, you're going to reverse your warrior, float your left arm back up. And as you exhale, you're going to float your right arm up for side angle. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, you reverse your warrior. Exhale, and come to your side angle. And then you're going to straighten that front knee for reverse triangle. So right hand just slides down the right leg, reaching that left arm up, back. Pressing strongly into both your feet. And then we'll release. Turn those left toes forward. And we're going to walk our feet back together. Take a step so you're more towards the back of your chair, and you're just going to step your left foot forward and step your right foot out and back slightly. You're about hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to take a fold here. So nice flat back, both legs stay straight. And that left hand can stay on the back of the chair. You can walk it towards the seat of the chair. Always have the option of bringing both hands onto that front leg. If you like, just try not to put any pressure directly on the knee, above or below your knee. If it's not already, we're going to bring that left hand back onto the chair. So be on the back or on the seat. Right hand is going to come to the outside of that left leg. You're just going to try to drop that right shoulder above to the left. Bend that left knee just a little bit, and we're going to stand all the way up, and we'll bring the legs back together. We're going to walk around to the left side. Take that wide stance once again. We're starting triangle pose. So nice wide stance. Turn your right toes out. Both legs stay straight. Opening up the arms, you're going to hinge that left hip back and reach forward. And when you can't reach anymore, you just lower that right hand down. Take the left back. And then we're going to sweep that arm by the ear. For extended triangle, you can take your gaze down or look up past your arm. Open up the chest. And then for that half bind, you're going to turn your palm away from you. Bring it to your hand or small it back. And you're going to lean against that hand rock. Draw your chin towards your left shoulder. Releasing your hand down by your hip, we're moving into balancing half moon. So you're going to look down at your feet, bend your right knee, draw that left foot in nice and close. Just find your balance here as you stand on that right leg. And if you like, you can float that left leg up, and you can float the left arm up, and just keep it down. Good. And then we'll settle everything down. You're going to take that step back again for warrior two. So bending into your right knee, we'll lift up through the chest. Flip your right palm as you reach up, left hand to your left leg for reverse warrior. And then your side angle, so right arm down, left arm goes side. And moving with our breath. Inhale as you reach up and back. Exhale to your side angle. One more, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll release both of our arms. Straighten that knee, and you can pivot that right forward and walk your feet back together. So standing towards the back of your chair, you'll step your right foot forward, step your left foot out and back a little bit. So your feet are about hip distance. Deep breath in, nice flat back as you fold. And you can change where your hand is. You want to lower it down to the chair or bring it onto the leg. Take some slow, deep breaths. Try to get your back flat, belly in. Taking that twist now, so left hand comes to the outside of your right leg. You're dropping that left shoulder, looking to the right. Unwind, put a little bend in your front knee as you come up. Walk the feet back together. That is it for our standing poses. We're going to take a seat. Find your block. Not your block, your strap. Stretch out the legs just a little bit more. Try to sit right at the edge of your seat once again. You're going to place your strap on the ball of your right foot. Extend it out in front of you. And then stretch. We'll take it off to the side. To the right. Sweep it all the way over to the left, and you're going to twist your upper body to the right. Coming through center, we're going to take a hip stretch. So if placing your ankle up on your thigh feels okay, we'll do that. If not, you can always keep it down low in front of your shin. And you're going to let your knee relax open. Then you can stay here or fold to make that stretch. Slow breath. And release, set that foot back down. Just switch your strap over to your left foot. Start with an extended leg, just lifting right out from under you. Pull your toes toward your face. Stay nice and tall. And we'll take it over to the left. And we'll switch over to the right. You're going to twist your upper body to the left. We'll take that hip stretch. Just the ankle from the thigh, let it relax. Take a deep breath in if you're hinging hard. Try to keep your back nice and low. Let your belly be soft. Take some deep, deep breaths. Gently release that foot back to the floor. You can release your strap, place it off to the side. And then scoot yourself back in your feet. And finish just like we started. So roll your shoulders up and down, center the back of your chair. Close your eyes or just take a soft gaze. Take a few few more deep breaths into your belly. Let your whole body soften and relax as you can. Hands together, rub them, create some heat in your hands. When you're ready, you're going to cup your hands over your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. And bring your hands onto your cheeks. Give your cheeks a little massage. And then onto your neck. Neck a little bit. Your shoulders. And one more good deep breath. Exhale, release. Arms. Thank you for being here. We all enjoyed this here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Candy. Candy. I should remember that. This is a fun night. Yeah.
Yeah, they said me to their room also, that's why I was like,
Helen, Natasha. Yeah.
yeah, I saw you.
You were storing you really much.
She doesn't.
Is that similar at all?
Yeah, but she didn't have to do it well.
At Flourish?
At Flourish.
Yeah, when we use the bolsters and stuff, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think I'll probably be switching to that instead of going. It's just so hard for me to get in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I totally get it. Yeah. Yes, that's really what we'll be doing, and the whole class is gonna be that. Instead of like doing, I mean, I probably won't do any movement, probably just do all like floor. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Just trying to find Ken. Like there, I said, uh-oh.
The class starts now, it's good. So now, cheers coming in? Yep. One.